fucking goons. Should have been your line, but fuck it, I took it.
You're listening to Outta Nowhere. You're listening to the Outta Nowhere Wrestling Podcast, brought to you by WrestleCrate, WrestleCrate.com.
Oh, yes. Bring it on. JD, what's up, man? How you doing tonight?
What is going on, everybody? What a fucking week, huh?
It has been a wonderful week. Actually, no, it has been a fucking nightmare. Actually, we were talking about that earlier. It's been absolutely a nightmare. The only fun thing is doing these shows, I think, and maybe the family or drinking a beer, maybe taking a shit while you're reading a magazine about naked women. I don't know. Talking about wrestling tonight. What are you pouring yourself right now? What is that?
Seltzer.
Oh. Well, that's quite the
fucking asshole. That's why I'm an old man.
I know I made you look bad. That's all right. At least you
might have to fix the Skype chat, man. I can't hear shit.
Oh, that's right. Let's try to take a call, but I doubt it's gonna work. Let me see. I can't fucking. It's not working, dude. It's
Jesus Christ.
We're fucked. We can. The only thing I could think we could do. Why didn't you bring this up earlier?
Okay. I just noticed it now.
You know what we could do is we could go into. We are going to talk wrestling in a minute, but what we could do is go into Discord. I mean, just me and you though.
No, it's fine. We can keep it like that.
Okay. Because Discord sounds beautiful. We just don't. We'll go into the general chat.
Yeah, I want to take phone calls too. So.
Well, we can't.
Oh, we can't take phone calls.
Skype is fucked.
Jesus.
Skype
Christ.
still doesn't work, guys. I'm sorry. This is not me. This is Skype. This is. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do anymore. There's something wrong with Skype. It's all, if you Google it, there's tons of people commenting about it. There's other shows that do shows that take calls. They're all reporting the same shit. That there's a problem with more than two callers, and there's something wrong. And that's what's. We want to take calls, but we can't. It's bullshit. Maybe I should have taken the call now logo down. Because it doesn't work. But here's what we can do, though. I mean, shit, I don't know. That's why I've been doing Discord, to be honest, JD. That's why I've been using Discord. Because the fucking Skype is fucked. It's just not working.
So can we switch over to there live on the podcast now?
Yes, what we could do is, well, here's the other problem. Because when somebody else calls Skype, they cannot hear sounds on the computer. So if somebody else calls Skype and when you're in Discord, they won't hear you. It's bullshit. There's something wrong. And that's all there is to it. There's just something fucking wrong. And nobody can give me the answer to this. I've tweeted Skype, I've messaged them, I've found the other people.
So you haven't been taking calls on your Raw and SmackDown shit then?
I only take calls on SmackDown because I host it myself, so I take one at a time, and that's how we do it.
Oh, okay.
But there's no way I can do it like with multiple people. There's a problem. If anybody out there can Google it or find the problem, I have found so many things on it that are bullshit that don't work. Some people claim it could be Windows 10 maybe. At this point, it could be the update on Windows 10 fucking it up. I might even try to roll back a computer to Windows 7 or 8 rather, and try to see if that does it.
Did you ever go to the computer store and build your own PC after monetize this?
Yes, you're listening to it right now. I'm on a new computer, and it's fucking awesome. I was streaming video games the other day, and people were like, "It's never looked this good, dude. Like this looks great." I was streaming in 60 frames per second. It was God.
How much did it cost you altogether, if you don't mind?
It cost about $700. I looked up the specs on the computer for other computers that are similar, and those computers go for anywhere between $1,000 and $1,500. So, dude, for $700, I built a pretty good one. I mean, there's still some little things I could have a little bit of a better graphics card, video card rather, or gaming, whatever the fuck you call it. and then I could use some more RAM too. But this thing it's doing what I need it to do. It's beasting compared to what
I need one. I need one soon.
Yeah, baby.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Well, we want to talk about Alberto Del Rio. We want to talk about. Let's talk about Ric Flair first. I made a video earlier about Ric Flair. What do you think about this?
I seen it literally an hour before we went on the air. It's impressive.
It's a troll kind of for me, but
I legitimately got concerned watching the video, dude. I thought he was gonna collapse.
Yes.
The way his legs were buckling and shaking, I'm like, dude, guys, what is he? 60? What is he? 67 years old? How old?
Yeah, he's 67. You got it.
Jesus Christ.
He's
he should not be. I mean, he looks great, but he should not be doing that type of activity.
I think people let him. It's just that this is what he lives for. He's gonna die doing this, and that's what it comes down to. I think people are pretty reserved to that now. Like it's like, maybe somebody else you'd want to be careful or whatever. This is just what he does. He's never gonna stop doing it. The dude is gonna die in the gym or die having sex or die in the ring. Like one of those three. Like Ric Flair will die in the ring having sex or working out. You may not see him in the ring because of the retirement thing, but then again he went to TNA.
Do you still think he enjoys doing that type of that routine? I mean,
yeah.
I feel like it was just something that he just wanted to do for fucking Facebook. Or Twitter.
What the lifting?
The lifting of the 400 pounds.
Yeah, I think maybe, and maybe there's got to be something behind this. Here's why. Why are they pulling his T-shirts off of Pro Wrestling Tees tonight? Why is it midnight? It's the end of the Ric Flair T-shirts. Explain to me why he cannot sell his T-shirts anymore on that website. And it's not because they don't want to sell them. It's because he's got something going on where he can't sell them.
Oh, you mean Pro Wrestling Tees took all the T-shirts off?
Well, yeah, he's having a sale tonight. Midnight's the last night you can get Ric Flair T-shirts on Pro Wrestling Tees tonight. What's going on? Maybe
John Cena and his chase for 16, Ric Flair's going to get involved. And he's going to be back on television as not an in-ring performer, but an active performer. He's going to be taking bumps, maybe. Who the fuck knows?
I mean, I mentioned it in my video I did earlier tonight. Yeah. That's why I said, hey, his T-shirts are going down at midnight off of Pro Wrestling Tees. All of a sudden, he's deadlifting shit, for some reason. So to me, it's like, dude, there's something going on here. You can laugh about it. I said something about him returning full time or something, and people were laughing about it. But there's what's the reason?
He's going to be on SmackDown, and he's going to be involved. He's going to be involved in some way. It's going to be a minor way, but he's going to be involved with John Cena. That's the only thing about it.
I have one other theory I've been keeping from everybody. I believe that somebody told me, and I forget who this was. I can't credit him. That he was he was going to join Podcast One now, or that he was leaving, or MLW Radio, or he was going to a new station. So it could be that whoever that is wants to sell his merch. I mean, that could be it, too. He could be trying to get ratings up for that show, and maybe he's not even coming back to WWE, so that could be likely as well. And I just thought
that's a good theory.
So somebody brought that up to me. I don't remember who it was, but yeah, so it could be that, too. Would you even want to see Ric Flair in the WWE?
On television?
Yeah, in the WWE again. I mean, he was just here. It wasn't like he was... Do you want to see him taking bumps?
I don't care for him. I've had enough of him and Charlotte, to be honest with you.
Right. JD's did the chat misbehave early?
Yeah, dude. Before I even fucking had the shit up, they were typing in KKK and fuck the N-word and all this other shit. It's like, hey, you want to ruin it for everybody? I don't give a fuck. It's my channel. I'll do what I want. You're gonna watch anyway.
You need to
We've got 1,000 viewers plus watching right now.
What's up to the 1,000?
Live for 5 minutes.
By the way, if the 1,000 of you, I demand, God demands you get us to 1,000 likes. God damn it! Fuck these 140.
Yeah, everybody watching, 1,000 fucking likes, man. There's 1,000 of you hit the fucking thumbs up.
Everybody,
even though the ratings don't mean shit, we still like to see it.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I just want to see 1,000. I want to see that.
Your thumbs up. Your 143 thumbs down mean absolutely nothing. You fucking clowns.
I want to cream my pants. No, you should just get Nightbot, man. Nightbot's been...
I did. Nightbot wasn't working. I tried, and it was too late, and people still fucking getting in the KKK and the N-word and all this other shit. So, I'd rather be mature about everything and just have a fucking one-on-one with you. That's all we need.
I like it. We did this last week, and it's different when me and you, because I think we talk more wrestling because we're just sitting here. We're talking.
I miss the phone calls, but fuck Skype.
I do miss the phone calls. That is kind of sucky. I I will try to find an answer for Skype because it's kind of messing up my show, to be honest. You know, monetize this on Fridays. It's like we want to take calls, man. So there's a problem. I'm going to try a lot of things to try to fix it, guys, for next Out of Nowhere and for this. I'm going to call fucking Skype. Everybody tweet Skype tonight. Everybody tonight, right now, later, whenever you can, tweet Skype tonight. At Skype, at Joe Cronin, at JD from NY. I want you to tweet all three of us, including Skype. And I want you to say, Skype, why the fuck can't they take more than 2 calls? What the fuck is wrong with you? I want you to explain. Be nice, you know.
And the funny thing is, they keep updating the fucking app. It's like, what the fuck are you updating?
What happens is they update it. It breaks for like weeks. Then they update it, and then it fixes. And then like 2 months later, they update and it breaks again. This always happens. It's the same goddamn cycle. It's stupid. It makes no goddamn sense. Who has the better women? Who is the more entertaining women? SmackDown or Raw?
SmackDown.
Okay. There's a guy earlier who talks about how the Raw talent. I heard somebody send me a video of this guy, and he really explains how we're all making a big mistake by hating Raw. He says because the indie talent is all over there. Oh, we get a donation coming in. You can't hear it, but it's in here. Let you know when it's up.
Oh, we do have a donation coming in. Okay, that's cool.
It's KANE.
Hey guys, Happy New Year. I got a few questions for you tonight. 1.
JD Venom.
I know JD has yet to see Okada versus Omega, but Joe, what did you think of the match? 2. Thoughts of Dixie out as president of TNA. 3.
Wow.
Thoughts on Miz tirade on Talking Smack? Keep on grinding, guys.
Listen, I will get to the Talking Smack thing. I covered Talking Smack and whatever that the bar on the table, whatever the hell, fucking off the script on the table. Whatever.
Yeah, what the fuck is that shit called? I got it in my notebook.
It's on the table or something like that. On the table.
Hold on, I'll tell you right now because I'm going to talk about it on Friday. Bring it to the table.
Bring it to the table. There you go. Now, first of all, I went into a rage about this on my show, JD. By the way, if everybody's just came over here to JD, I know I told you guys it'd be on his channel tonight, so please click that subscribe button down below and subscribe to JD from NY206. If you'd like to go to subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show. But listen, I did not see Okada's match with Kenny yet. So, I mean, I know you assumed I saw it and JD didn't. I have not seen it either. I was busy working as well. I'm not going to be able to watch it till Thursday. I'm going to watch it Thursday, and we'll get that out of the way.
Have you seen?
Yes.
Have you seen some of the clips on Twitter about this fucking match?
Oh, dude, I mean, I'm afraid.
Did you see that back body drop that Okada did to Omega, and he fucking flew halfway across the fucking aisleway through a table?
I got to be honest, I stayed the fuck away from those because I don't want to be spoiled on the build-up at all.
I was like, just based on that alone, I got to watch the fucking
I mean, you're telling me now, and I really want to watch. I mean, I've been frothing at the mouth and then seeing him coming out like the Terminator.
People are telling me it went 45 minutes. People are fucking telling me it's match of the fucking, forever. It's the greatest match that they've ever seen.
God.
Dude, people call me a smart mark for NXT TakeOver. People are the same way for fucking New Japan. It's the same fucking thing with other people watching that product.
That's pretty funny, dude. I mean, I can't wait to watch it. It's probably going to be up on Daily Motion. It's probably already up there.
It's up there already.
Okay. Well, I'm going to watch it, dude. I can't wait. I might just watch that match tonight, then go back and watch the whole thing Thursday.
Yeah, the funny thing is, dude, I didn't know Kenny Omega was that athletic. He was fucking doing springboard fucking acai moonsaults off the fucking top rope. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I thought he was more of a technical wrestler. I've never seen him wrestle before.
Really? Yeah,
I was like, what the fuck is this?
He's kind of random. He's kind of game for anything. Like, yeah, it's weird. Yeah, you expect him to wrestle.
I thought he was a more ground-based, submission type power guy.
Well,
because he's built. He's fucking built.
Like Shinsuke.
Yeah, he's fucking jumping all over the place like a fucking luchador.
Well, you think he's like Shinsuke because he's kind of built like Shinsuke.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, oh, he's not going to do a fucking one of those. Jesse McShane says Ric Flair was offered a contract to do his podcast through Sirius FM. So that could be that as well.
Ric Flair?
Yeah. Shit bum donation.
Joe and JD versus the PW Crate Box and Kevin
Dunn
for the WWE Galactic Tag Team Championship. The losers have to take Dana Brooke and Nia Jax out to eat Book It Vince.
Oh, she'll eat everything.
By the way, which superstar would make the Universal Championship relevant?
Hey, Vinny Carr, thank you for the $5 donation. Also, JD Venom before that. Thank you to JD Venom earlier, and now Vinny Carr. Vinny Carr, JD, who would make the WWE Universal Championship relevant? Would it be Biggie Langston, like What Culture says?
Is that what they said?
JD, if you were subscribed to my channel, you would know that in my video, I honestly, seriously, I looked at my subscribers and I can see who subscribes by amount of subscribers they have. And for some reason, you and Dom are not there. But you both,
because I don't have my subscriptions public. So the only way I'm going to show up in your list is if my subscriptions are public. So then I seen your tweet this morning, like, what the fuck is this guy on now? So I look and I'm like, I'm fucking subscribed. I was watching some of your SmackDown review last night. I know I'm fucking subscribed.
I was just busting your balls. Like, I knew there was something up with it. I was like, no, they're still subbed. I busted up Dom too. I was like, what the fuck, Dom? Like, and then I was going to tweet out the picture of you not there and everything, and it's been funny. But no, okay, so we have a few things to answer. The Universal question. What was the other question? How did we get to this convo? You said something and I missed it. If you had watched my video about something, what were we saying?
Big E Langston?
Oh, yes. Okay, so I did a news video on my news videos, which are like 15, 20 minutes long. They're becoming my most popular videos. I've gone back to that sort of one-on-one format that I used to do on my channel. And towards the end, I reviewed What Culture, top 15 things that must happen in 2017. And the number one thing was Big E Langston must win the Universal Championship. And I looked at the fucking screen like, what the fuck am I reading?
That's a random fucking thing for them to say.
I mean, that is very, very random. Like, Big E Langston becoming the U.S. title champion, you know, I could see that on the list, not as number one, but I could see Big E Langston needs to win a title, maybe.
Who's going to make the Universal title relevant? The guy that fucking never lost it, Finn Balor. That's who I think is going to make it relevant.
There you go. Question answered. I agree with you, unless Shinsuke shows up. I'll tell you what, man, if Shinsuke Nakamura, imagine Shinsuke Nakamura being on Raw and holding that belt. That would seem like fucking God is here. I mean, like,
I think Shinsuke's going to SmackDown. To be honest with you, he would be completely fucking devalued on Raw.
Oh yeah, I hope he goes to SmackDown because anybody who wants anybody to go to Raw, I mean, right there, you just half their creativity's fucked. Half their creativity's gone.
I don't know what Raw's going to do. Joe can't go to Raw. Nakamura can't go to Raw. The Revival can't go to Raw. It's like everybody that comes over from, you can't put them all on SmackDown.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's just the way of the fucking company right now. Raw sucks and SmackDown is thriving.
That's all you want to do is see them go to SmackDown because anybody that goes to Raw is a freaking casualty of that shitty writing.
And I didn't know Road Dogg was part of the fucking creative team or the writing process over there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So he I learned about that this week. I'm like, what?
I've been mentioned on the show once in a while. He's part of this shit.
And I'm hearing Shane McMahon has more input as well, which is surprising because a lot of his ideas are filtering through. And then you got the NXT guy that they brought up, Ryan Ward.
Yeah.
And everything just seems to be making sense over there.
I mean, you're talking about Triple H collaborating with them, Shane McMahon. You're talking about Ward up from NXT over to SmackDown as well, Road Dogg. And, you know, when I speak to Road Dogg, I mean, they're fucking happy about, like, they're not, it's not like, hey, we're all in this for whatever. Like, he talks about it like he's happy. We want to they do want to win. I mean, Road Dogg might be writing some segments or helping out on Raw, but I mean, they are writing for SmackDown with SmackDown's interest in mind. Only SmackDown. So, now WWE tried to get cute the other night, and they said, you know, it was the first time that SmackDown ever won in the ratings, and I said, wow, that's, I didn't know that. That doesn't seem right. But I guess they only meant since SmackDown Live, that was the first time they won in the ratings. They weren't talking about ever.
Yeah, but dude, I mentioned this on my SmackDown review last night. You know, SmackDown, what they've been doing is they're putting on the show that you're watching, and then they're building and hyping you for the next show almost throughout the 2 hours. I mean, they set up the entire next week's show this week. We got Corbin and Cena. We got a tag team title match. We got Nikki versus Natalya. You know, it might not be important to everybody, but, I mean, you know what's coming next week, and you can make a decision on, you know what, I'm going to invest my 2 hours and watch this shit next week because it looks good.
Yeah.
Well, Monday Night Raw doesn't do that at all.
No, you don't this is what Monday Night Raw is like. You watch Monday Night Raw, and there's nothing you're like, wow, I can't wait to watch next week. What's going to happen? Nothing on Raw makes you think, wow, I can't wait till next week. It never does. You don't need to watch next week. All you need to do is watch the fucking pay-per-view. That's all you need to do is watch the pay-per-view. Okay, Seth Rollins now has a feud with Roman Reigns. Great, go have a feud. That's all you need. On SmackDown, you're wondering what's going to happen next week. Every feud, everything has a purpose leading to next week. So that's why that guy was like, oh, this is what you smarks wanted. You wanted indie wrestling. But no, I see indie matches leading to next. Broken Network just donated $5. What are your thoughts on Women's Royal Rumble? By the way, I love both channels. Thank you, Broken Network, you $5 shit bum, for becoming...
Women's Royal Rumble should not ever happen.
Wow.
Period.
Wow. And I'll turn the donation alerts.
That's my opinion. I mean, Royal Rumble is for the Royal Rumble. You know, women can have their own thing. It's too much. It's overexposure of the Rumble concept. You don't need it.
What do you think about the women doing a Rumble like on the Raw before the Rumble or something like that? Do you think that would be acceptable?
No.
Okay.
I think the women in the Rumble. First of all, you don't have many women on the roster to begin with. You more certainly have to include NXT talent. Number two, I think this year is the first year we're going to see a women's Money in the Bank match. I think that's the year it happens this year.
Are you okay with that?
No, not really, because someone most definitely is going to get fucking hurt. You know, can you imagine a fucking Sasha Banks at soaking wet 105 pounds being crushed by a ladder?
Well, I just heard Sasha Banks soaking wet, but that's fine. I don't care what happens.
That is
like
fine, yeah.
You could be talking about broken bones. I don't care. Is she going to be soaking wet in the match? I'll order it. You know, I'm buying that fucking thing. And I know you will too. You sick bastard.
Yep.
We gotta start playing some fucking Call of Duty. I'm starting to get better, JD. Shit bomb.
That's good. I haven't been
Joe,
on Call of
you
Duty all
missed
year,
my
man.
question in
the
my
whole game
donation
is fucking just
law.
awful this year.
Yeah,
Do you
fuck that
guys
game.
think
Donation.
AJ Styles could still hit the spiral tap? It is such a beautiful move, and I hope he can pull it out again sometime.
The Spiral Tap by AJ Styles. KTS, thank you for donating again and for becoming a $5 shit bum. What do you think about the Spiral Tap? Well,
I think AJ Styles could do anything he fucking wants.
I think he could. I think he could do it. You might see it at WrestleMania, maybe. Maybe you'll see it at Mania, because he's done just about everything else. You know, when he did the, when he does that 450, I mean, like I didn't think I was going to see some of that stuff so early in the WWE. It's like,
and
man,
he does it fucking absolutely perfectly.
Yes, dude, it's weird. It's like, how do you every time like you do this, like to jump up, to land, to jump off the ropes? I mean, it's one thing to do all these other things, like Shawn Michaels did some things and stuff. But it's like to hit moves like that is always amazing to me because there's so much involved, and timing and the ropes and springing the right way and landing the right way and Jesus. Okay, so let's talk about this Alberto shit. I have no idea. I haven't even pulled it up yet. What the fuck did he do? I know he like went crazy in a bar or something. This is the most reckless relationship in wrestling.
I'll tell you what, man. I'm not going to say anything negative about Del Rio, or I'm not going to say anything negative about Paige. They could do whatever the fuck they want. It's their life. But I'm looking at this through the eyes of the WWE. They are probably counting their fucking blessings that they let him go.
Right.
Can you imagine him destroying a fucking nightclub in Austria and getting into a bloody brawl with his brother and all this bullshit with Paige if he was still employed with the company? Can you imagine the PR that would...
His brother...
his ass
Well,
just fucking-
Paige is technically still there, so...
Yeah, but I mean, she's not going that far. She's still associated with Total Divas, and she's still being spotlighted as a main part of the show. Del Rio, on the other hand, is getting arrested, and he's fucking destroying nightclubs. Can you imagine if he was still employed by WWE?
Oh my God, dude! Yeah, I mean, he would be. Well, he wouldn't be because I can't really imagine it. Because the minute this stuff started happening, he'd be gone. Which is, I think, why he's gone anyway. I mean, honestly, I think this is why he's gone. They valued her more. They got rid of him because of this shit. This didn't just start. They must have been doing this here. It's weird, dude. By the way,
then they had some super fan that knows them personally from New Jersey. He became a fan of the couple. Said that he had some inside scoop that nobody knows, that they were going to have a baby, that Del Rio got Paige pregnant, which now everybody's saying is not the case. It was a false rumor.
I think that Del Rio's brother banged her, and that's why they were fighting.
It's possible.
You know, like what the fuck? And she's like, "I thought it was you." until he was inside me. You know, on the Bring It to the Table show, JD, this, and by the way, if you guys want to donate tonight, shit, I don't know if the donation thing is in your description box, is it?
I put it there, yeah.
Okay, the donation link is in the description box down below. If you guys want to donate, the amounts are crazy. It's like $20, $25, $7, $5, all that shit. I don't know if that's there too, but I recommend the JD from New York, $26, or the Bobby Roode. If anybody even remembers what the amounts are. If you don't, I don't fucking know. Shit bomb. There's a shit bomb.
What are your thoughts on Anthem Sports officially acquiring TNA Wrestling?
What are your thoughts on Anthem Sports officially acquiring TNA Wrestling? Thank you, CJ Crum. Well, CJ Crum, it explains all the flirtation, explains why this company was pumping up money to Dixie Carter this whole time, because now they're taking it in. So all the money they spent on it, if it doesn't work out, they can sell it and get it back, right? So is that why you think they would take a risk on this company? Because they're negative hundreds of thousands. You know about this, JD?
Yeah, I heard about it tonight. A lot of people said that they were not interested in looking at what TNA for in 2017 unless Dixie Carter was going, and now that she's not there, she stepped down. You know, maybe the company turns over a new leaf. I don't know. And they just signed the deal with Hulu. They're going to be airing TNA Impact on Hulu now. That's
cool. I got Hulu, so there we go. Yeah. Rodan Reigns just donated 911. Adam Rose in the Slammer. We've had Adam Rose on our show on Outta Nowhere before, so it's nice to see the Adam Rose is still in jail. You know, we were going to bail Adam Rose out that night if he had remained in prison, so I do want to shout that out. He says, now can we see much more serious character, thus the Miz name per se, and go under the business Mike Mizanin, his name. I don't quite get what that sentence, I'm lost. And have him as a homegrown talent, declare war on the internet darlings. Had a great start with net darling Daniel Bryan. Hashtag MizBiz. Thank you, Rodan Reigns. I think I know what you mean, more seriousness out of The Miz, and he certainly is. Jay Diaz now donating as well. Jay Diaz says, if Austin Aries wins the Cruiserweight title, do you think he can cash it in for a shot at the world title? I think he's too good to be in the Cruiserweights. Well, he might be too good to be there, but he might end up being there anyway.
Yeah, he's going to be there for a little bit because they want to add star power to that 205 live show. Neville's doing a great job, so it's just going to be even better with Austin Aries there, and they want to get it up off the ground.
You know, some people might have groaned when they heard about Neville going to the Cruiserweights, but you know what? He has made that thing
perfect.
He's helped it. He's built it all up, and he's great. He might be... You know, Neville, with the way he's been acting, I mean, he has potential to be bigger than the Cruiserweight division if he keeps this up the right way. I mean,
he may be the comeback kid of the year already, 2017.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see that little jump start that he's had now.
I did put the donation link in the donation rewards for everybody in the description if you guys want. It's all there now. The list.
JD Venom says
the list of Cronin is there.
The list of Cronin.
Del Rio is a complete dick, but I think
donation's reading now.
He knows that, but Paige is nice and strangely smells like maple syrup.
Oh my god. JD Venom saying he lives where Del Rio resides, and there's a restaurant. He met him and Paige a couple months back, and he's testifying as to their character. Del Rio is a complete dick, so he thinks Del Rio's a dickhead. Might be why Paige likes him. Now we got Broken Styles donating. Let's see what Broken Styles has. Sorry, I only got $1. It's the best I can do, but WWE need to sign Kenny Omega. He's fucking amazing. Where do you think he would fit best on the WWE card in 2017? Will be the year for you both. Keep up the great work. Thanks.
Now, I know you know the result of the Okada match, Joe?
I don't.
Okay, so I won't say it then.
I got a pretty good idea what happened, so I really wouldn't be devastated if you told me. But we do...
heads up. I'm gonna say it anyway because I would like people to get involved. Being that the only way to get involved is with the donations.
Hold that thought, JD. 1 second, because we're gonna get a big donation. It's gonna interrupt you. There it
is. Your mother's garbage, you greasy ass fucking goon.
Hey guys, hope you both enjoyed the holiday season with your fam. Since Raw won't let Kevin Owens do what he did in NXT or Raw, I think the tag division
You're not
is
gonna be able to get a word in.
the
JD.
way to go if you can bring the Hardys to
coming.
Raw with the New Day, Enzo and Cass, and the few others.
That'd be pretty cool. And I think we're both waiting for the Hardys. JD and me, I know we are. Well, JD, Matt Hardy, real quick. There's gonna be another donation. Raw or SmackDown, Matt Hardy?
Holy shit.
SmackDown.
Somebody donated over $10.
Someone
On
donated
a
over $10.
case-by-case basis. How would you feel about women who are able mixing it up with the CW division?
Okay, Spaz Phoenix, no chance in hell that the women get involved with the men in the cruiserweight division. I mean, I would like it. I wouldn't mind it if they did it, but they're not going to do that. I think JD...
I hate it on Lucha Underground. I don't want to see it anywhere else.
Yeah, and JD doesn't even like it on Lucha, so... And yeah. I don't always like it either because it's not believable. So, yeah, Spaz, it's just not going to be done. With women violence and men on women violence, plus the believability, it's just not going to happen. And Dago Dom, thank you for the $26 donation. Thank you both for those big donations. Broken Styles before that. Thank you guys so much for sharing. JD, you were saying...
I was going to say, Omega, his contract is up in February, and everybody is telling me, I tweeted this morning, because everybody tweeted me the fucking results before I even watched the match. Omega lost. He didn't win the title. And his contract's up in February, and everybody's telling me, he's going to get another shot before February. It's a long, drawn-out story. So, I mean, there's no news of him re-signing with the company. So, right. So what does that mean? I mean, is he staying? Is he going? And if he does stay, which I hope he doesn't, I hope he comes to NXT.
Right.
I want to see him in WWE. I think he would fit perfectly in NXT. He could be the fucking face. He could be more of a face to build that brand up than anybody that's been down there.
Well, he can take Nakamura's spot if Nakamura's gone. I mean, to be honest. Or, he could be Nakamura's last match if he showed up that quickly. I don't think he's going to show up that quickly. That would be great, though. I feel like Kenny Omega isn't going to get signed until summer. If he does get signed, it's summer of 2017, or maybe even not until 2018, but that's just me. But they should get him. He did the fucking Triple H entrance, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Not that means much, but I mean, hey, what the fuck? It's funny.
But Adam Cole's another one. He won the Ring of Honor title last night, too.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm hearing that he's coming in and that he's all set to go. He didn't sign a new contract with Ring of Honor, but they gave him the Ring of Honor title anyway. And then Kyle O'Reilly, he already stated that he's not signing with the Ring of Honor, and he's going. He's keeping his options open. So I don't know what the fuck is going on.
And you know something about that? I'm keeping his mother open. Sorry, JD.
It's all right.
Sorry.
And then Jay Lethal's saying that he didn't even hear anything from WWE, so that's why he signed with Ring of Honor again, because he says WWE didn't even fucking call me.
That's weird.
Which is a fucking shame.
It's a travesty. That's a tragedy. He could have been Ric Flair, Black Flair.
And how much money do you think Anthem Sports is going to throw at Matt Hardy to keep him in TNA? They're going to throw a fucking boatload of money at those guys.
They would have to, right? I mean, otherwise, what are they doing? Because if you lose Matt Hardy,
you're done.
This place is
you're
over.
Fucking done.
I mean, it's bad news for anybody that thought Matt Hardy was going to come to the WWE. It's bad news. I mean, really, it's bad. He's not going to show up then.
If Matt wants to come to WWE, the only one that can make that decision is him. That's it. If he wants to come, he's going to come. If he doesn't want to come, then he's not going to come.
Well, if they throw money at him, the WWE doesn't. I mean, I don't understand. I just don't get it. I mean, I feel like WWE could toss so much money at him, and he would come. He would come over there.
The WWE need to let him do his thing. He needs to be one of those guys
to be in SmackDown,
like a Taker, or one of those guys, like a fucking legend type of guy who has control over what he does.
Glenn Cookrender says, any chance of Undertaker and Strowman at Mania?
I'd rather have fucking an illness of some sort.
Yeah, there's definitely a chance of it, though. Not that we want to see it, but there is a chance of it, depending on how this shit stacks up. I really strongly believe Kurt Angle is going to wrestle AJ Styles for that title, though. At this point.
You think AJ Styles is fighting Kurt Angle?
I think Kurt Angle could come back and wrestle AJ Styles if he comes back.
I don't think Kurt Angle's coming back to the WWE until October.
If he's not, then fuck it.
Put your hands in the air.
I hope he comes back. I'm sick of Angle.
Put your hands in the air. If Raw gave you AIDS, put your hands in the air. If Raw gave you AIDS, I'm not afraid to say Raw gave me AIDS.
can't win the Rumble.
Raw gave me AIDS.
Right.
Fuck Raw.
It's gonna be a Raw guy.
Fuck Raw. Fuck Raw. Fuck Raw. Fuck Raw.
T. Lucy, 1321 with a donation. Let's hear what he has to say on Out of Nowhere. What episode of Out of Nowhere is this? We didn't even write it. I don't even know.
How about Matt Hardy winning the Rumble? Broken excellence.
Okay, Matt Hardy winning the Rumble. It's up on JD right now.
He can't win the Rumble. His contract in TNA doesn't expire to the middle of February.
We just said it, too. Not only that, it's that Anthem Sports, I mean, dude, or whatever. This is a big bank, man. They're going to pay some serious money to keep this dude here.
Look at this, Joe. Someone who's listening to the show just tweeted me, rumor has it that Kenny Omega has a contract with WWE when and if he wants it, and he will be put on NXT immediately.
Wow.
I think I'd mark the fuck out.
If he comes there, it's going to be like, I don't know, as big as, maybe around as big as
Dude, can you imagine he makes his debut at NXT TakeOver Orlando at WrestleMania weekend?
Oh, my God, dude. There's going to be...
brings the Bullet Club with him. Bullet Club.
Brings the Bullet Club with him. This is episode 52 of Out of Nowhere for anybody who gives a shit, by the way. Just so we all know. I said
You
it.
think when we hit episode 100, we'll finally have Matt Hardy on the show?
I know, right? You know, he's one of the problems for me.
I should have asked him when I fucking seen him.
Yeah, you should have been like, "What's up with the show, man? You keep saying it." You also should have. We also should have had you tell him that my Twitter isn't the right Twitter. I'm tweeting people that I know.
Yeah, but you still had an account last time I seen him.
Oh, that's right. That's true. Well, a lot of them are like, "Oh, Joe hasn't sent me anything," and they're like, "He has on his other Twitter. His other Twitter is suspended." You know, even Road Dogg didn't know it. He's like, "I just thought you were some jackass pretending to be you." And I'm like, yeah, that's what everybody thinks. So I'm tweeting Dixie Carter, I'm tweeting everybody, and like they don't fucking know it's me.
Your mother's garbage, you greasy ass
fucking goon.
Saw the Omega match. Great match with some great spots, but I do feel it went 10 minutes too long. Slow start that could have gone faster. Also don't think Omega is coming. Read a Sports Illustrated article in which Omega basically buried the entire WWE roster.
Well, goddamn, that donation read as slow as apparently the match started. Raw is dead. Thank you, Raw is dead for $26 fucking dollars.
Did you hear what Omega said in that Sports Illustrated article, Joe?
I did hear some quotes, but I don't remember them now. But it was a little bit of a. It did seem.
He
like
said he'd rather be a legend elsewhere and never come to the WWE.
Yeah, much. I mean, like, this is stuff that Kenny Omega says, though. You know what I mean? It's not like... It's like Conor McGregor. When Conor McGregor was burying everyone in the wrestlers, Conor McGregor could still show up in the WWE. It doesn't matter what Kenny Omega says. Kenny Omega could say that he thinks Shit bomb.
If Undertaker wins the Rumble and challenges for the WWE title and AJ and Cena go one-on-one at the Chamber, what is the point of the Elimination Chamber match?
That is a complicated one. Let me think about that for a second. But if Kenny Omega says that Triple H has a small penis, he'll still go to WWE. Doesn't matter. It's all about business. Okay.
How much money? How much of a raise do you think Kenny Omega got after this fucking this match last night?
In New Japan or because or what?
No,
WWE?
just overall.
Oh, in like everybody.
Like people were fucking sucking this guy's dick before the match even happened. Yeah. What's happening now? Everybody realizes that this guy's. Everybody's calling this guy the best wrestler on the fucking face of the earth.
Yeah, I mean, his stock has risen. The dude didn't even win the title. His stock has risen. And, and you know what? It might have made his stock rise even more, the fact that he didn't win it. Now people are really like, well, he'll win it over here or whatever. And, so people are freaking out. Dude, Kenny Omega is now become...
And you know he's like 36 years old, isn't he?
Yeah, he's about...
he's like AJ Styles' age.
He's AJ Styles' age, exactly. The 35 and 36-year-olds are like the new 28, you know? It's weird. But, dude, he's in AJ Styles territory now. And if you got him in imagine him against AJ Styles. I mean, Jesus. What do you think about what CJ Crumb just donated? The Undertaker and Cena and, AJ Styles and... Who's going to get who? Because, again, we keep going back to this. It seems to be AJ Styles, Undertaker, and Cena.
If the Undertaker wins the Rumble and Cena... Cena is beating Styles before WrestleMania. I do not see Styles beating John Cena and going... He's already 3-0 against John Cena.
Yeah.
He's got 3 pinfalls on John Cena. I don't see Cena losing... Let's go for the fucking donation.
It's a good one too, JD.
EVA Marie Sucks C.
It's Dago Dom.
Marie Sucks C.
Is it too far out there to think it could happen where Omega and Adam Cole bring the club to NXT at the same time? Don't read into Omega's quotes. The dude is smart and will do anything for pub because it brings money.
Yeah, Kenny Omega will say anything to get publicity. Another donation. Just Incredible 66. Fuck that. Cole, Omega, and 80% of these other indie guys don't need to be stuck down in NXT. Raw needs star power. Have them get on the main brand on the cruiserweight, and NXT is nothing. Vince than a box of stash to hoard talent that he never wants to use. It's sad. Well, you know, Just Incredible. I mean, you know, in one way you're right. He's hoarding stars, but they're getting used. So that, like, Justin, I don't know. I love your donation, but I believe you're absolutely wrong. Because the WWE has brought in tons of stars to NXT, and then they move to the main roster. So that there's no way that can be. You're right about that. Because tell me who they're sticking down there. I mean,
how can you put a Kenny Omega on a Monday Night Raw when fucking you think these casual fucks are gonna know who a Kenny Omega is? Yeah. You're gonna build his brand. You're gonna give him a fucking absolutely amazing entrance and a fucking absolutely amazing theme song. You're gonna build his presence down to NXT. People are gonna quickly know who he is. And then Vince McMahon's going to be fucking jerking his dick. I want Omega on Monday Night Raw.
Right.
Give him time. Give him 6 months. Nakamura's down there. He don't need to be down there. Balor was down there for 2 years. Sami Zayn was down there for 2 years.
Well, Just Incredible's talking about it like anybody from NXT never made it anywhere. I mean, that's crazy. That's wrong. I mean, I love the donation. Thank you. But there's no way that's completely wrong. T. Lucy 1321 donated after that. He said, just one more donation for you guys. My Hardy winning was so wrong, and Eva Marie should wrestle Ronda. Ronda could just...
Where? In a porn? Yeah, maybe. But in a ring? No.
In a porn, yeah. I mean, you got one of them who can't win a fight anymore, and the other one who just can't fight at all, so nobody wants to see that. The stock on that is completely gone. It's Ronda Rousey in the WWE, that's gone. Who even wants to see that now? She's ruined.
She was a pioneer.
Not now. Now she's a punching bag.
I still think her name holds value.
Maybe a little bit.
Not as much, but she's still Ronda Rousey.
Her message might, but I don't know what her message is now, man. She has to beat
she made $3 million for that fight. I wouldn't be shocked if she blew the fucking fight.
I mean, she blew fucking Nunez's fist. I'll tell you that, right in her fucking face. The best meme was the Pornhub one that said like, milky white chick gets fisted by a Brazilian hot guy. Like, that was the greatest. I forget exactly what it said, but I saw that and I died. It was so funny. Guys, make sure you subscribe down below to JD's channel if you're watching us for the first time. You found us on YouTube. This is Out of Nowhere episode number 52. Subscribe to JD from New York 206. Hit that red button down below. And if you guys want to find me on my YouTube channel, daily wrestling videos, youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show. Go over to Joe Cronin Show and subscribe to me. Please subscribe.
I don't know how many new people are watching me on my channel. I'm assuming this is a lot of regulars here, but Joe would be very appreciative if 1,300 new subscribers came over to his channel tonight.
Yeah, my channel, I gain subs like 10 a day. It's fucking terrible. But then I hit these moments where I'm on fire. But JD, what I like is that you've been on fire for a straight 6 months or so.
Yeah.
So that is awesome, and it's good for me because I can piggyback off some of your subs. That's great. Someday maybe I will make a viral video about like running through a wall or something, and I'll get cut badly, and it'll go viral.
Or maybe Joe could do one of these fucking 1,000-degree butcher knife things on a fucking teddy bear. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, Champ Chong did 1,000 butcher knife and then had like a terrorist the other day, and he got some heat on Twitter for that. Poor Champ Chong. So many YouTubers just given up. Dude hadn't made a video in a month. I was talking to him the other day. I was like, what happened? Dom is Live got fucked up by YouTube. I got a strike. Sean's View got a strike. I mean, they're just going after everybody, and then And people are just losing their heart, you know. But JD, your channel is beasting. Mine's doing well too. So luckily, you know, we're not really doing bad. You know,
gotta keep up, man. I got to 70. You know, my goal was 100. I'm almost there. So gotta keep going.
I need to get to 100,000. I don't think I'll ever do that. I can't even see it. It was like when I started when I had 300 subs, and I was like, man, I'll never get to 2,000 subs. Can you actually believe that? I said that out like, oh, I'll never get to 2,000 subs. Like, and then fucking bam, you know what I mean? So you never know what's gonna happen. You just go nuts. So JD, you're gonna get to 100,000 the way you're growing, no doubt. By the end of the year, I think by the end of the year.
Hopefully sooner.
That would be nice if we blew up even better than that. Share these videos everywhere you can.
Shit bomb.
Tweet them at WWE.
In regards to Kenny Omega saying he'd rather not step foot in WWE. Money talks, bullshit walks, Bubba. Hey, Van Man.
Yep.
Reach into those pockets and throw them fat stacks at the cleaner. BAYYYYYYYB. Hash die Roman die.
Die Roman die. I loved when I yelled that at him at the house show, and he looked right at me and just laughed. Like, it was like he loved it. That was great. DJ M3, thank you for the $5 and becoming a shit bum. Guys, if you can't donate but you want to like show your love, here's how to do it. Click that like button and stick the thumb up JD and my asses. All right, we're at 725. Let's get to 1,000. Tweet this video everywhere. Share it to WWE fans. If you guys are part of, oh, look out,
69.
Oh my God.
This is the weird one.
Stick it up my bunghole. 69. Monetize this. Put your penis onto my tits. You just stuck it in me. Stick it in your pussy.
This just doesn't seem the same when it's not on monetize this.
Omega Cole and other indie guys do not need to go to Raw immediately. Are you high, Justin? Credible. Raw can't even wipe their ass without botching.
Oof.
Those guys need to season on
Yeah.
NXT for a year and then bring up to a main roster with good marketing behind them.
Well, AJ Styles did it though, so. Oh, no
My
donation.
name is Q. Got the right answer.
My man, I wanna see you naked. Give me that Superman punch in my rectum. Give me that Superman punch in my rectum. I don't care if your fist goes up my asshole. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns.
Wish you could see
Happy
a chat
New
now.
Year. Thanks for entertaining us wrestling fans.
Yes. Give me a hell yeah! Thank you for entertaining us with the money, I suppose. Army Ann and my name is Q and DJ M3. Thank you for those donations. Army Man, big $14 donation. Mike Will 87 live reactions to wrestling stuff on YouTube like highlights of pay-per-view and matches outside of WWE. Why did he say that? I don't get that. He just made a statement.
Yeah, because I made mention. I wanna do a live reaction to me watching the Okada Omega match, but I don't know if I'll get flagged.
No, I mean I've done a few of those before. As long as you don't show it, you can't show.
Exactly.
I mean, you can show it if you're lugy or if you have tits. I guess you can show things. But
I don't know how she gets away with that, but that's what I want to do. But I can't. Do
I
that.
know she writes that it's a copyright thing, but it's like no, you will still get fucked up for that. Kenny is 33, says Rainmaker. We were off by 3 years.
That's even better.
It's even better. He's even younger. That makes more sense. It seemed a little old. But thank you, Rainmaker, for correcting us. And yeah, no, I just don't understand Luigi.
Yeah, Luigi.
She followed me on. She's another one who followed me on Twitter, and then now nobody knows that my Twitter's gone. Like it's like a nightmare.
That's great for her. She's got that market cornered. She knows what she's doing. But I wish I could do something like that, and I would be fucking terrified to even upload.
JD,
something like
you can put it on. I put mine on Daily Motion usually. If I'm gonna show it,
I wanna. YouTube's my audience though.
I know. I mean, mine too. I don't have a fucking audience over in Daily Motion, but it's like if you want to give people an inside thing, here's what what I do. Is I give it to patrons. I say, listen, anybody supporting me on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show, I will watch the video and I will react to it. I'll put it up on Patreon.
That's a good idea.
And you know what? then you can password lock the video, and you can send the password to all your subscribers or all your patrons. That's
not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea. Give them some extra. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then maybe you can upload the video of your reaction on YouTube, so that way it won't get flagged.
Yeah.
And then you can sync it up and just tell people, hey, I'm starting at this point. He just got slammed. Okay, let's go. And then they can watch you while watching it. I don't fucking know. But get those goddamn likes up there, baby. I want to see if I get 1,000. I'm gonna dry hump the camera if I get 1,000 likes down there. I want to see 1,000. I'm gonna dry hump the camera. I'm calling all you 1,300 people watching live on YouTube.com.
We kind of strayed away from that Elimination Chamber.
We sure did. I'm glad you remembered it.
Yeah. I don't see the Chamber being used for anything but the Intercontinental Championship if the Undertaker is already winning the Rumble, and then Cena and Styles.
That's quite the swerve if that's what happens, huh?
Yeah.
The Chamber.
But I would rather have it as the Undertaker winning the Chamber.
That would be badass. I mean, to be honest, it would be really good if dude, if that match could end with the Undertaker tombstoning someone in that steel grade, like on that mesh.
Yeah, but he's 51 years old. How much can he fucking endure?
Well, have him. First of all, he can enter the thing last.
That's true.
That's number one. Number two, there's 3 people left: the Undertaker and someone else. The Undertaker throws the second to last guy through the glass thing that always breaks and shatters or whatever it does, and the guy's just knocked out. And then the Undertaker should look at the other dude and then tombstone his ass and beat him. And then the Undertaker goes one-on-one with whoever's left, and it'd be cool if he tombstoned them on that steel grade to beat them. But I don't know. Maybe he doesn't win. Maybe the Undertaker. Imagine that the Undertaker goes into the thing, then he doesn't win it. That'd be weird. Why else would he be there? Somebody said he might not win it. Why? I mean, I don't know. I guess they could throw it. That would be a swerve. What's your cat doing?
Oh my god, I'm so fucking horny. Oh my god, I'm so fucking horny.
She heard
Oh
my
my
voice.
god, I'm so fucking
Donation.
horny. Happy fucking birthday. Oh my god,
Oh,
so
God.
fucking horny. Oh my god,
Oh
so
my
horny.
God.
Oh my god, so horny. Happy birthday. Oh, honey, honey, honey. Donation, time. Put it in my round bum.
Also, just wanted to say hell yes, JD.
I'm down.
Would love to see you do a live reaction to Okada, Omega. Just keep the picture off, but maybe keep the audio on. Also, here's to another great year. 2017 is the year of JD and Joe.
Thank you, Raw is dead. Oh my fucking god! Omega's dead! Omega's fucking dead, bro!
Someone just tweeted me saying that the show is available for free on New Japan World.
Oh, well, there you go. And probably in better quality, too, huh?
Yeah.
Remember, we badly wanted to review Sonny's porn. That would have been great. Me and you should have watched Sonny's porn. The lady of the evening. And
I'm
she's
still
like,
waiting to fucking find out who that announcer was.
Yeah, he was great. I wish, you know what? It sucks that they took it down. Like, the trailer down. Like, it was so fucking good. Sunny Side Up porn trailer. Like, it was so good. The guy was like, man, he was awesome. Here she is, the lady of the evening. Oh, I think I found it. I might have found it. Oh.
The lady of the evening.
The lady of the evening. Rubbing our cocks in anticipation. Like, he was like half Vince McMahon and half something else. And yeah, it says, oh, this thing says the trailer's up, but then they don't link you to it. This is bullshit. But it's like, that thing was so funny. Like, that was the funniest goddamn trailer. And this is not, is this the, oh, here it is, I found it. This is great. You can't hear this, JD, unfortunately.
I can't hear it, so.
Everybody else can hear it, though. Hold on. Oh, it's the lady of the evening.
What we've all been waiting for.
What we've all been waiting for. Get it, Sonny. Get that shit, Sonny. See,
There she is.
yeah. You know what sucks? This is not the trailer that was on the website. JD, it's like a different version. It's like almost as good, but the one on the website was so goddamn good. This is just not as good. I'm so mad. I'm disappointed. I'm upset. I'm angry. Man, thank you to everybody who's been tweeting all night, by the way. People went crazy on Skype. Like, they're very mad. They're very mad at Skype tonight. Anyway, JD, what else is on your mind as far as wrestling goes? I might have a thing or two too, but
did you hear what they're doing with Bayley? That they're going to give Bayley this massive underdog story going into WrestleMania, and Stephanie McMahon's going to be the thorn in her ass, pretty much, as she battles Charlotte all through WrestleMania season. Like, Stephanie McMahon's going to put her down and make her feel like shit, then Bayley's going to rise up and win the title.
In Mania?
Yeah.
So they're going to try to do, like, female Daniel Bryan?
Exactly.
Except they manufactured it.
Yep.
What's Sasha going to have to do then? She's going to end up wrestling Nia Jax?
I don't know. I honestly think that we're going to see a triple threat match at WrestleMania, and I would not be surprised to see it be a ladder match.
That would be cool.
Bayley, Sasha, and Charlotte in a ladder match for WrestleMania.
If it's a ladder match, I'm sold. If it's a triple threat with no ladder, I'm not again.
Yeah.
I'm sick of triple threats.
Yeah.
No doubt that they can have a match, but it's like, oh my God, no more. Stop the triple threats. God damn it.
What did you think of Dolph Ziggler's heel turn? Or supposed heel turn? I've been telling people that it's not really official yet until he fucking says something.
I took it as well, we had a locker room fight. Now let's see what you got. Or a couple of guys. They're not necessarily going with, Dolph has turned heel. They're more of going with, like,
the guy's fucking frustrated.
He's competitive, yeah. He's down, he's competitive, and so is an Apollo. He's up and coming.
That's exactly what I took it at.
Let them go at it, see what happens. If somebody starts getting booed, you know who to flip. And if not, because they need another heel anyway, so if Dolph can do it, cool. But if not, it'll be entertaining anyway, because we're talking about it, so that worked. And we want to see Apollo Crews wrestle. And Dolph Ziggler probably is going to have pretty good chemistry with Apollo Crews.
Yeah, definitely. I could see that being a very, very good feud.
Yeah, so I'm happy about that. What the hell was this?
Universal Championship. Oh, that looks the same as. Oh, give me a freaking break.
Would want to see Okada and Rollins match.
Everybody's been asking
also
about that
thought
too.
on Miz blowing up on Talking Smack.
Yeah, make it rain on me. Thanks for the 555 ugly Universal Title Championship donation. Yeah, The Miz again. The Miz did a good job on Talking Smack again. And I want to get to that On the Table show or whatever the fuck it's called right after this. But, JD, I've mentioned a lot about this shit with The Miz, and some Talking Smack shit's really good. But what did you think of his second meltdown on
his second, it clearly wasn't better than the first, but
no.
I kind of felt like they were going to build off this Daniel Bryan situation again, like he's being pushed down. And WWE continues to tease, and it's going to be very interesting to see if they let The Miz and Daniel Bryan go at it at WrestleMania. Man. I've heard ideas thrown around. I think the best idea I heard was I don't know who said it, but you remember when Sheamus lost, or when Daniel Bryan lost in 18 seconds or some shit like that at WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Do the same thing. Have the same thing happen to The Miz and have Daniel Bryan beat him in 18 seconds and just have it be closure.
That would be interesting.
Shit bomb.
I just can't see Bryan.
Could you
even
imagine Omega getting fed to Roman lol?
Oh my God, yeah. Omega losing to Roman right away.
Please
feed him out to Roman.
Don't get people fucking salty in the stream.
Roman's gonna bury Styles. Roman's gonna bury Styles. I had a rap. It was good. 808 Soul Jazz. Thank you for the $5 donation.
Raw. You know what Raw stands for, right? Roman always wins.
Yeah, right. Leah's like hates Roman. Like she's like, fuck this shit. Like she gets madder than I am now. Okay, so let's get to this show off. What is it called? Off the Table or On the Table?
Bring it to the table.
I don't know why I keep bringing it up like it's closer to your name.
Bring the fucking dinner to the table.
Bring the shit to the table so we can eat it. So Rosenberg did a good job of bringing up points. And then I proceeded to say on my SmackDown review that I honestly believe that Paul Heyman had a hard-on and that JBL was going to hold him down. Well, Paul Heyman fucked him because, man, it was the creepiest thing. Rosenberg is sitting there, And Paul Heyman is staring at Peter Rosenberg like he's a sexual object. Like Heyman can't wait to rape him with his penis. And JBL is over there kind of like, I'll hold him down if I have to. Every time Rosenberg asked a question, they would hit him back and they would just like double team him and he'd back off the question. He'd be like, all right, okay, fair enough. On to the next question. But like JBL said, the Raw's third hour makes us the most money in the company or something like that. He said something like that's one of our biggest money making things.
Yeah, he said that Raw's third hour makes them $173 million.
Yeah. So that's fine.
But then he also said that, well, Raw needs to be 3 hours. We have the cruiserweights to fill that extra hour, and the cruiserweights get 4 segments per Monday Night Raw. I'm like, what? Is this guy watching the same fucking show that I am?
Well,
4 segments.
The point is that what he's saying, fine, okay, you make a lot of money on Raw. That's fine. We're not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. Myself, I don't give a fuck if Raw is 3 hours. Make it better, because it sucks. I don't care. SmackDown is so good, I could watch a third hour of SmackDown. SmackDown has been so good. When it ends, I'm like, damn, that was an awesome show and it's complete.
But Joe, it doesn't need a third hour of SmackDown, and that's what Rosenberg was trying to say. He was trying to say, I enjoy SmackDown because it is at 2 hours, and people are overexposed, and there's too much product that people are turning away because it's too much to watch. Yes. And then they shut him down, and they made all the fans feel like fucking idiots for expressing that Raw cannot be 3 hours for those same reasons. They made everybody feel like a fool.
Oh, yeah, they did. And that's when Rosenberg should have came back and said, well, let's talk about the quality of the writing, because that's what I think the problem is, really. Is the quality of the writing.
Well, then he didn't bring it to the fucking table. Then.
He didn't. He left it on the table. That's what I'm saying. That's why they got to have one of us with Rosenberg. Put me and you with Rosenberg. Because he's getting bullied by these fuckers. Okay? You listening, Road Dogg? Or whoever's in charge of that goddamn show. That guy was just sitting there like,
it's a great concept, but it's just too fucking politically correct. If you're going to have this guy asking questions that we legit want answers to, and you're dancing around the fucking question, it's not really bringing anything to the fucking table. It's WWE concealing the fucking truth, as always.
Right.
So it's like, come on, man.
Here's the donation. Or covering it up. They're answering the question without answering it. ADTR.
Put your hands in the air if Raw gave you AIDS. Put your hands in the air if Raw gave you AIDS. I'm not afraid to say Raw gave me AIDS. Fuck Raw. Raw gave me AIDS. Fuck Raw. Fuck Raw.
Man, Skype is eating up my CPU right now. I don't know what it's doing. What the fuck is Skype doing?
Fuck Raw.
What's up, guys? First time donation to the show. Keep up the good work and congrats, Joe, on 42K subscribers.
ADTR210, thank you so much for donating to us for the first time and for supporting me and JD and for listening. We fucking love you. Thank you so much for that. And everybody who's been donating tonight and leaving comments. And I know the chat isn't up. I know I'm sorry to the people that are honest and cool. It seems like troll bags have followed JD or me or something around. Yeah, they're not really listeners of the shows.
You can blame it on the fucking ones that want to spread KKK and, the N-word all over the chat. So, they ruined it for everybody. I'm sorry. I'm not going to allow that on my channel.
They're not listeners of our shows, though. This is the thing, JD. I think they're...
Yeah, they're not listeners at all.
They're just trolls from the internet, basically. Yeah. That happens from time to time. A group of people follow a show just to fuck around and whatever. That happens. Anyway, I tried to check my Twitter, but my Twitter just crashed. Almost sounds like a 90s rap song. I tried to check my Twitter, but my Twitter just crashed. Donation. Save me.
You're my man. I wanna see you naked. Give me that Superman punch in my rectum. Give me that Superman punch in my rectum. I don't care if your whole fist goes up my asshole. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns.
Happy New Year, guys. Quick Rumble question. What 3 things do you want to see in the Rumble? Also, any likelihood of Kurt Angle returning at the Rumble too? Plus, Imagine Roman getting eliminated early or speared by Goldberg. Wishful thinking, lol.
Yeah, imagine Roman comes out and he just gets clotheslined right over the top. Rainmaker $1 says Okada compares Omega to Styles. That's how great Omega is. Besides, Okada himself is pretty talented as well. Yeah, Okada's really good too. Thank you so much for the donation, Rainmaker. And what was that? Breaking Oz 96. What's up, Breaking Oz? Rainmaker. I know, yeah, JD's video is starting to lag. That's because Skype right now is eating up 97% of my CPU. And 40% of it is Skype. What the fuck is wrong with Skype? Skype is fucked. Like, nothing.
Skype is garbage.
This is
Put
crazy.
your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air.
Okay.
Put your hands in the air. If Raw gave you AIDS, put your hands in the air. If Raw gave you AIDS, I'm not afraid to say. Raw gave me AIDS, fuck Raw, fuck Raw. Raw gave me AIDS, fuck Raw, fuck Raw, fuck Raw, fuck Raw, fuck Raw, fuck Raw, fuck Raw.
For them.
Yeah, we should apply for a creative.
You guys should apply for creative. They need the help. There is
They
a
won't hire
middle
me.
ground for casuals and passionates. They need to find it. JD. I've been watching from the beginning. You and Cronin are best for business.
Thank you, man. He says, we're best for business, JD. And thank you, ABX Fitness 7. You know, both of us have applied multiple times to the WWE creative writing teams. We'll see. It doesn't ever really work out. But, you know, we've got some contacts, and you never know what could happen. But I don't know. We'll keep trying, and we'll keep trying to do our best to get there or get somewhere to make wrestling better. We're both doing commentary and wrestling right now, so there's that. Roman can't get eliminated from the Rumble because he's not in it. That's right. He's fighting for the title on that night, you fuck. If you smell what the Rock, I can't even do the Rock anymore. The Rock says to shove your Rudy Poo candy ass. I used to be able to do him. Now I can't. It just sounds like a white guy doing the Rock. It used to sound good. It must have been love. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so yes, thank you guys. I don't know where episode 52 has been wonderful. We're loving you. I think the computer's going to crash soon because we actually started the show tonight broadcasting in like 1900 by something HD, which is just killing everything. But also Skype is doing something weird that I've never seen before, to be honest. It is sucking up bandwidth like a motherfucker right now. So let's get to our closing statements. Did we ever get to 1,000 likes? Almost.
Let's see.
We're so close. It's so close.
Well, you know something, dude? Hulkamania wants you to run wild.
Did you hear the guys that called me the other night and they were like, Hulk Hogan was killed by...
Yeah. That's what they were typing in the chat, too, before I even fucking went live.
For a minute, I was like...
They were doing hashtag RIP Hulk Hogan.
For a minute when they called, I was like, oh my God, was he?
Okay.
I was really surprised for a second. I wasn't sure. Have you seen the Big Show's lost like a ton of weight? He's like anorexic show.
I don't give a fuck. I still don't want him on my television.
He looks even weirder now. I don't know.
That's good for his life after wrestling, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah, he doesn't look like Humpty Dumpty as much anymore. Now he looks like well, I think he needs to shave that beard though, because it's making his head look gigantic.
Yeah.
Man, we're so close. Look, 9:45, 9:57. Are we gonna get to 1,000?
Before we go off the air, 1,000 thumbs up, 965.
Before we go off the air, we're gonna get there. I'm gonna climax. Oh my God, JD, I'm gonna climax, guys. We thank you for listening to us. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at Joe Cronin. Oh, I'm sorry. I used to be at Joe Cronin Show, but now I have no Twitter anymore. So now they suspended my Twitter, so it's at Joe Cronin JCS. That's my Twitter account. At Joe Cronin JCS. It's like watching the ball drop. This Raw should be better with HBK Taker appearing. Just turned in late. Don't know if you guys talked about it. Good point we didn't. We talked about Kenny Omega. Yes, we did. Congrats on 42,000. Thank you, Bailey Smoked Rudolph. Appreciate it. JD hitting 70K. I'm hitting 42K. That's right. It's gotten so bad I'm celebrating 42K. Yeah.
Shawn Michaels is there to promote his new movie. Undertaker is there to pretty much be a ratings ploy for Monday Night Raw because they're desperate. That's all it is.
Oh, 1,000 JD. We hit the ball has dropped. The ball has dropped, JD. The ball has dropped. Joe Cronin, JD from New York.
Balls have dropped here on Out of Nowhere.
When I started out, it was like this, but now it's like this. It's like this. And make no mistake about it, McAllister77, I saw your comments. JD saw your comments. We know what the deal is. You're trying to divide us. You're trying to say JD doesn't need Joe. JD doesn't like Joe. You're trying to say Joe doesn't need JD. Joe's going to surpass JD somehow. Well, let me tell you something. You're trying to drive a wedge between us, okay? Like I drove a wedge between
Shit bomb.
Your mother and her pussy.
Nakamura
okay?
has
It ain't going to happen.
lazy and boring. Roman would run circles around him. Would you guys
It's true.
like to see my dick?
Indie Taker, thank you for the $5 donation. JD, this guy wants to show us his privates.
Would you guys like to see my dick? No, thank you.
Come again. Or don't come, actually. But seriously, I say this with all honesty, McAllister. With all honesty and all respect,
Who the fuck is McAllister?
He was on Twitter talking some shit.
Oh, Kevin McAllister?
Not that Kevin McAllister. Unless that's his whole thing is Home Alone. And might tell you something.
He might be home alone.
You will be home alone. Okay? One day you will be at home alone, and you'll hear a weird. What is that?
Shit bomb.
Why am I hearing a Sensodyne
Forgot
commercial?
Roman won't be in the Rumble. Goon move on my part. Also, someone on Discord was mentioning about ads during the live stream. Congrats on 42K subs, Joe.
Thank you, Breaking Oz 96. Wait a second. Now wait a minute. If we broadcast live from the streaming section, we can broadcast ads. We can do that, but we're not doing it right now. So if you're seeing ads during this show, that's fucking crazy. No, seriously. If anybody saw ads during this or can screenshot it, send it to us on Twitter, because there should be no ads during this show right now. Because you can do that. I can go click on an ad and play them, but I selected to stream without ads, so there should not be ads appearing. So if there are, yeah, let us know, because that's weird. That shouldn't be happening. I was actually going to do this whole thing on McAllister or whatever, but I totally lost the mood for it. But that's cool.
That's all right. Fuck him.
Fuck him. We got to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for donating. Follow us on Twitter. Subscribe down below right now to JD from NY 206. Over 70,000 subscribers. He is the hottest wrestling show going in the YWC. Subscribe to me, Joe Cronin Show on YouTube. I am the #1 live broadcast in the YWC. Nobody has covered Raw as much as I have. I've covered Raw live every week for the last 4 years. Nobody else can say that. Follow us.
Nobody is more
subscribe to us.
interactive than Joe.
Yeah, no one is more interactive than me, because I'll tickle your balls while you call. No, I will. I'll take your phone calls. We'll do donations. I'll love you, and so won't JD. Except for tonight when the chat is taken over by other people. Well, I don't blame you guys. We don't blame you guys. We know you, of the JD fans and the Joe Cronin fans, we know it's not you guys. Unfortunately, you had to suffer tonight, but we're gonna work on a way to take care of that. So don't worry about it. All right, go to bed happy tonight. Turn on some Hulkamania. And put on Real American when this is over. And then go on and then take your phone, record yourself dancing to Hulkamania, Real American. And then post the videos on Twitter to me and JD. That's what I want to see. I want to see a bunch of you fucking nutcases dancing around your house with a fucking mop to Real American. That's what I want to see. Okay? When it comes crashing down and you fucking dancing with a mop. Twitter, video, do it. It'll be funny. Thank you guys for listening. JD, last words?
Not really, but I did upload a video earlier today. Every possible outcome, scenario, and winner in the Royal Rumble. If you guys want to hear my thoughts on what's going to happen, go listen to that. It's live on the channel.
Go listen to it before it trends at 100,000 views. Trust me. Later. Out of Nowhere, episode 52. Right.
You're listening to Outta Nowhere.
She tasted my salad.
You're listening to the Outta Nowhere Wrestling Podcast. Brought to you by WrestleCrate. WrestleCrate.com.
$1,000 likes makes Joe Cronin a happy guy downstairs, if you know what I mean. And if you got the balls, Paul Levesque, you'll sign JD from New York and Joe Cronin. Just go ask your boy Road Dogg what we're capable of. Okay, go ask the dog what's going on, because something is going on our YouTube pages that isn't going on Raw. Okay, we're talking about brains, insight, creativity, and entertainment, and you ain't doing it. You ain't getting the job done, Raw, but me and JD are getting the job done. And if anybody out there right now is getting bitched at by their mother about this or that, or clean your room, just call me or JD, and we'll take a swing by your house and show your mom a good time down there.